Hello, my name is Stacy Settery and I'm MCCSE's Outreach and Innovation Coordinator. Today we're going to start an investigation to see what happens when liquids are mixed with water. How can we find out? If you suggested adding water to these liquids, you are correct. We'll begin by having bottles with different liquids. This has plain water. This has water with food coloring. This has hand soap, dish soap, and cooking oil. We're not going to bother with the regular water one for this activity, so we're going to add water to each of the others. Once we've added the water, we will put the lids on all of them. Well, make sure you don't miss the cup like I did. I'm gonna add a little more water to that one since I missed a little. This is the dish soap. And last but not least, we're going to add water to our cooking oil. Now, once I put on the lids, we're going to let them sit for a little bit, about 2 minutes. And you can be doing this at home if you have the materials. Observe what happens to the bottles. We haven't shaken them or anything. Which liquid do you think have formed some layers with the water? Did the water float to the top or sink to the bottom with any of them? I do see with the oil that they have separated, and it looks like with the dish soap the same thing happened as well. If your mixture did not make layers, what happened? Did anything happen with those? You're going to use this notebook page, which is notebook page 17, and if you do not have an available printer, you can draw this in your notebook. For each of the different liquids, at the top you're going to fill in where it says what happens when, so I did colored water is mixed with water. And then you will draw what it looks like when water is added for number 1. Now we are going to tip our bottles and see if anything happens. Are you noticing anything happening? Okay. I notice they look very similar once I've finished. Now we're going to shake them. We got oil. Look what happened, and we'll see what happens when we let it sit again. So it did combine. Same with our soap. Our hand soap made a little tornado in there. And our water that was colored. What happened when you shook it? Some of them did seem to combine a little bit better, and some still separated, and others now created a foam at the top. On your same paper, or in your notebook, you will fill out number 2 where it says, shake it. How does it look? You'll see it looks like the oil is still creating a layer now that it's had a chance to settle down a little bit. Water and oil do not always mix, but other liquids mix when they're shaken. For example, the colored water and this soap. We're going to put the bottles in a safe place for tonight and return to them tomorrow.